I find sometimes that we're obsessed with this idea of permanence. Gilded museums and galleries the world over house objects and works of art in hopes of preserving them. We place so much value in forever. Then I look at the rose bush in my back garden. Its beauty tinged with sadness because I know that almost as soon as the flowers appear, they begin to fade away. I think perhaps the reason we place so much value on permanence is because the things that are truly the most beautiful can't be captured or kept. But I didn't have to tell you that. Deep down, you already knew that, didn't you? Today, I'm making a dish inspired by a rose garden in the early weeks of summer. To start off, I'm making a pistachio cake base. I'm creaming together some softened butter and sugar. Then I'm cracking 4 eggs into a bowl. I'm then adding the eggs into the batter one at a time until combined. Next, I'm adding in some vanilla and almond extract. Followed by 2 cups of ground shelled pistachios. For the dry ingredients, I'm whisking together some flour, baking powder, baking soda, and salt. Then I'm adding this to the wet ingredients and gently mixing it through before pouring in 1 cup of yogurt or sour cream and folding this all together until combined. You can leave the batter as is, but I wanted to add a little bit more color, so I'm adding in a bit of green food coloring. To bake, grease and line a pan with parchment, pour in your batter, and bake at 300 Fahrenheit or 150 Celsius for 35 to 45 minutes, or until a skewer inserted into the center of the cake comes out clean. Once the cake has cooled, I'm using a serrated knife to remove the dark edges and then tearing the cake into pieces to serve. For the buttercream, I'm separating 6 egg yolks. Then I'm getting those into the bowl of a stand mixer. I'm pouring 220 grams of honey into a pot and cooking this on medium heat until it reaches 240 degrees Fahrenheit or 115 Celsius. While the mixer is running on low with the whisk attachment, I'm slowly streaming the hot honey syrup into the egg yolks. Once the syrup is fully incorporated, I'm flipping the mixer onto high. The eggs will go from looking dark and runny to light and fluffy, and the stand mixer bowl will be cool to the touch. Now for the last step, which is just to add in some softened butter. With the mixer going, I'm adding it in a little bit at a time, and once again, with enough whisking, the buttercream will go from looking almost separated to thick and fluffy. Now I'm just adding in a little bit of food coloring to color the buttercream 2 different shades of pink before adding both shades to a piping bag fitted with a 7-petal rose tip. The last element I'm prepping to add to my dish is some candied rose petals, and then it's time to plate.